boys crack-a-lackin', y'all. I'm back. So I haven't been posting videos in a while. As if for those of y'all don't know, I've been in Costa Rica for a year on a mission trip, and we're almost done, but for the first 6 months there, we were kind of just getting the feel for it, making the connections on what can we do, how can we help you, and then for the past 5 months or so, that's about when the last time I posted a video, I think was about 5 months ago. We've been actually doing a lot of work. So the missions have picked up, so I haven't been able to post videos. And then a lot of friends came to see us, and we went on vacation for a while with my cousins who came down. So it's just been really crazy. And then my yeah, and then two other things I have to make up excuses for now, because that's just what I do, you know. The when I told y'all back in December, whatever, that I was going to America and getting some sweet dirt bike videos, I got those. They're on my computer, but the reason I have not uploaded them yet is because they're on my computer, and I bought the iMovie software to like edit all the videos. But I have a Windows computer, and so I can only do it on my iPod. I can only edit the video on my iPod, right? But then for some reason, the videos do not want to go from my computer to my iPod. So I'm still trying to work on that and figure out how to get those up there. But like I said, I've been busy. And then I don't know if y'all noticed, but I'm walking around. I'm sure you have, because it's just scenery is constantly changing. My beautiful room here. The reason is that the studio I had, it was like a makeshift studio kind of thing. I made out of stuff I found out in the house, and then as missions picked up, like I told you, that stuff we gave away. So I have no studio, and I don't really have a place to set my camera and sit down and actually make it look good. So I decided to walk around because I just did. So if it bothers you, I'm sorry. Soon it will change, but for now, you'll just have to enjoy my videos with me walking around. So now that I got all my excuses out of the way for now, I might think of more later. We're gonna go and get into this video. Lately, I have been researching how to get my concealed carry permit, like what it takes and then what kind of gun I want to carry when I get it. I'm only 16, so I can't get it yet, but I don't really like watching TV at night, so that's kind of what I do there. Just research different stuff like that, truck parts, whatnot. So right now I'm gonna be doing one on concealed carry. The next video will hopefully be on home protection, and then I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep going with that on different types of guns for best scenarios, or if I'm gonna change it and do something else. I might finish the bug out series, but for the rest of it, it's hard to explain without actually having this stuff, and I can't get any of this stuff in Costa Rica. So I kind of have to finish that when I get back to America, but I am going to try to finish that as soon as possible. So let's get into the concealed carry. First, we're going to just get into exactly, what kind of gun do you want to carry? Not necessarily the specific, 1911, 45, 22, 9mm, like that, but more of the model. That's what I'm thinking of. Do you want to carry, like, what brand? Because I know a lot of us have brand biases. I know I do. And then, do you want compact, or does it matter if you have compact? Do you want a revolver? You want a full-sized? And then just kind of, do you want to put a sight on it? I know some dude who carries a concealed carry 1911 and got it custom built so that he could add a red dot sight. Why, I do not know, but he did. So if that's what you want to do, then you're gonna obviously have to do something different. So we're gonna go over that real quick. Most of it's a matter of opinion, really. In this video, this is mainly gonna be my opinion, and this mainly gonna be me sharing my opinion on this, so that you will have another view to think of it of. But I would not recommend making a decision unless it's like, oh, it's on the fence, so I'm not sure if I should go with this or this. But I wouldn't make a decision based off of someone else's opinion. Never buy a gun or anything like that you're going to use a lot, that's big, based off of someone else's opinion. So I'm just sharing my opinion to give you another thought, or maybe help you think of something you didn't before. So does it really matter the type of gun you have? Some people say yes, others say no. Me personally, I don't think so. Now I do like small, more compact guns, but I don't think it makes a huge difference. Some people say that you need a small, maybe a compact 1911 or a small revolver, or else it'll totally pop out. If you know how to conceal your gun and if you're gonna get a good holster to make sure that you can't see it, then it doesn't really matter how big the gun is as long as you can conceal it. Now, a lot of people still say that if you need to pull your gun out, then chances are good you might be inside of a building if you're using it and there's no police there, and so you're gonna want a smaller one. That's just a stupid argument because it's a pistol. It doesn't really matter how big it is. It's gonna be okay. So for size, it's not really a big deal. For my first gun, and this was I'm gonna be using this example through everything, just showing you why I picked it. I'm going to be carrying 2 different guns when I get my concealed carry permit. I'm not sure about the second one yet. It'll probably be a compact, lighter kind of gun, 9mm probably, something like that. But I'm going to use my primary gun, which is going to be the Smith & Wesson Governor. Now, for those of y'all who don't know what exactly that is a 8-shot revolver. I'm pretty sure it's 8-shot. It might be 6. I'm not really sure. But I'm pretty sure it's 8-shot revolver that can switch between a 45 and a 410 round. Now, it's pretty sweet they can do that, but it can also take any kind of 45 and 410. Now, that's pretty normal, but if you say it like I said it and say any and really add emphasis, it sounds a lot cooler. So I decided to do that. Now, basically, why I picked this gun exactly is, one, it's light and it's small, so you can put it just about anywhere. Now, I would suggest when you carry, always have a spot to carry. Whether you're going to carry at your ankle, your back, your side, your hip, whatever. I guess that'd be your side. Anyway, wherever you're going to carry, make sure you carry there the entire time you're carrying. Never carry on your back one day, your ankle the next. Because when you're going for your gun, you might not remember where exactly you put it that day. You reach at your ankle, was actually at your back, and bam, now you're shot and dead. See you later, son. So always carry it in the same place, but that's a rabbit trail. I'm going to do a lot of those because that's how I talk, is just rabbit trail like crazy. But so I'm going to be carrying the Smith & Wesson Governor. They have a Taurus Judge, which is what the Governor was based off of. It's basically the same thing. One's a 6, one's an 8. I don't remember which is which. The reason I'm going to be carrying the Smith & Wesson Governor rather than the Taurus Judge is basically I just like the brand Smith & Wesson better. It's one, all the Smith & Wesson products I have I absolutely love. I love supporting them, everything like that. I think they're a great company. 2, if you're talking to some dude and he's a total city boy, it sounds more impressive if you say Smith & Wesson, because chances are good he plays Call of Duty. He's going to be like, oh, dude, I know what you mean by Smith & Wesson. That's not really a real reason. I just kind of thought it off my head. But I just, overall, in general, I like the Smith & Wesson better than the Taurus. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing Taurus, so I'm not really sure. And so now let's get into, the size of the round. Now, for me, I'm carrying a 410 or 45. I'll probably mainly be carrying 45 because you don't really want to shoot a shotgun if there's civilians around, and you could potentially hit someone else. But obviously a 45 is going to have a lot of stopping power. Now, people a lot of times say that you do not want to carry a revolver as a concealed carry because you don't have very many shots. One, if you're going to carry a compact rather than a revolver because you think the compact will have more rounds, then you're an idiot, because the compacts won't have more rounds. They're going to have about the same. You might get 1 or 2 more depending on the compact. If you're going to get one of them like really tiny ones, you're probably going to have less. But I guess there's instances that you will have more in a compact. You're not completed yet, but it's not a very good argument, is the point. So I just lost my train of thought. I did that a lot. Holy crap! All right. Wait. Oh yeah. So round size. Magazine size. So you want to. A lot of people say that it matters how big your mag is. Not really. It matters how big your round is. If you have a 45, you're not going to need a full 15, 20, 30 round mag to stop this guy. One shot and he should go down, no matter where you shoot him. If you shoot him in the leg, if you kneecap him, no one's getting up from a 45 in the knee, unless it's some daggum sumo wrestler and you just shot his fat and nothing actually happened. So, again, in my opinion, the magazine size, whatever, doesn't actually matter at all. Some people say it does. Again, it's all up to you. If you want a big magazine, then don't get a compact gun. But if you don't really care about the magazine size, I would recommend a compact gun. Now on to the actual bullet size. Do you want a bigger one, a smaller one, or what? Again, it's all in your mad opinion. Me, I like the bigger rounds. I am probably going to carry a 45 for both my guns. I might end up switching to a 9mm. I'm not really sure yet, like I said. But it's up to you. I'm going to say that a lot. I already have. Sorry about that. But some people would rather a 9mm because they feel like if you shoot a 45 and miss, it's going to go through 3.5 walls before it actually stops, and that could potentially be bad. Well, yes, it could, just don't miss. That's basically my point there. The chances of it going through more than one wall, I slam, the chances of it going through one wall are pretty slim, depending on the size of the wall, obviously, and what the wall is made out of. But it shouldn't be a big deal there. Now, the reason I prefer a 45 over a 9mm is a 45 has a lot of stopping power. Now, there obviously are more than the 45 and the 9mm. I'm just mainly be talking about these two because, one, those are the two most popular types of ammo for pistols. You either get a 45 or a 9mm. They do have 38s, 22s, whatnot. I wouldn't recommend carrying a 22 because they will go far and they don't have a whole lot of stopping power. You're going to want a lot of stopping power. If you're pulling out a concealed carry to shoot someone, chances are good you will need some stopping power. So I wouldn't really recommend a 22, 38, 308s, whatever. Stuff that's like middle class. I'm not a big fan of those for pistols, mainly because I feel like you should either go all or none. I'm an extremist. That's how I am. I feel like you either need it all, you need none. That's what I'm talking about. 45 and 9mm. Basically, a 9mm, you'll be able to stop the guy, but it might take 1 or 2 rounds, but you will be able to do it. 45, 1 round, he's gone. That's why I like 45s. But it is, like I said, a matter of opinion a lot. If you don't feel comfortable shooting a 45, obviously don't get a 45. So I think I've rabbit trailed too much and lost all my train of thought, but I hope y'all were able to follow my video and get from it what I was trying to get out, which I'll just do a quick recap. Basically, it's all a matter of opinion, whether it's big, small, compact, not compact, revolver, full size, big mag, not a big mag, whatnot. Get it how you want it. Don't get it how your mom, your dad, your brother wants it. Get it how you want it. So that's basically the point there. Again, I do just suggest a 45 if you are not really sure and you're looking for some opinions on the bullet size, round size. I suggest a 45 just because you will have a lot more stopping power. So I hope you all were able to understand, follow, and enjoy this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, share. You share on Facebook? I actually do.